would someone feel if I said, she's always rude? He's never kind. Silence, because everyone's there thinking, how many times have I used those words? Oh, what are the terms? Labels stick. We need to be thinking about how we story young people. Is a young person attention seeking, or are they attention needing and attachment seeking? If they're that baby in that still face experiment, well, thank God that they're trying to get attention and to seek out a relationship. Are they attention needing? I hope. How amazing that they've not fully shut down when relationships to them. For us, our phobia might be spiders, it might be snakes, it might be small spaces. For many of these young people, relationships is their phobia. Is a child manipulative? Or have they, just through really hard experiences, had to survive and had to learn ways to get their needs met? You know, is a child hyperactive? Sometimes, some of them might. Or, my sister's in the front here, she was an incredibly hyperactive child. My mum used to positively reframe it and say she was spirited and energetic. Look how lovely and calm she's sitting there now. On a good day. Really, really powerful to think about the ways that we story. I was just telling the ladies earlier, I went into a school yesterday. I've got a young person who is 6 years old. Her mother is a heroin addict. Her father is significantly domestic violent. Actually, the family I was telling you who told the little one, you know, she's a little slut and she's good for nothing, and they wish she hadn't been born. The school had storied her as a little madam who liked to create drama. How helpful is that going to be for how those teachers will respond and manage her, to how they'll talk about her in the staff meetings, to what they say when her parents come and pick her up from school, to what they say when they call social services to give an incident, or what they might. So important, the language that we use, and we're going to talk about strategies to do that a little bit later after break. The whole, which is really, really hard to do, and no one's saying it, do it all the time, but don't do that, stop doing that, no. How many times do young people hear stop, no? And actually, we know it's not particularly effective, because what we know is that children have a tendency to really hear the first word and not very much after it. So what they hear is don't, no, stop, and then they go into the weighted bit, which is don't run. Oh, I'm gonna run. But actually, can we just say, instead of don't shout, speak quietly? Instead of, you know, don't run, walk next to me? What they're hearing, you're still giving the same command, you're still expecting the same behaviour, you're not being soft, but you're just reframing it so that they're hearing less of don't, stop, no. You can do the don't, stop, no's, but we're just trying to shift the percentage, we're trying to shift the scale. Often we have our young people, particularly our teenagers, say, I don't care, not bothered, don't care. How often do I, meet with a young person for a year in the room and I said, don't care? Well, at one point they did care. To not care, you need to know what caring is. To know that you're loved, you need to have a sense of love. To know what black is, you need to know what white is. So it's helping with that young person to really think about, well, what is it that they did once care about? What is it that they've shut off?